Oh, I'd like to welcome to the podcast right now my ex-boyfriend, but we stayed close friends afterwards. The great Zac Amico. Zac, how you doing today?
It's been a while, but it's good to hear from you, baby cakes.
I thought you were just going to call me Peach Fuzz.
Yeah, but I like to change it up, honey.
Okay, pumpkin lips. But so earlier on, I was looking at your Instagram and I was jerking my Johnson to it. Is that okay with you?
Hey, nothing. That's what it's there for, right?
Okay, because I was worried in case you were going to say you weren't okay with it. But of course, I've seen that you just for wrestling there recently. First of all, what's it like doing blade jobs these days? And second of all, do you actually follow the modern day product?
Yeah, I do follow the product. I'm a big fan of some of the guys. I tend to stick to when I was in college era wrestling the most. I miss my Nigel McGuinness. But blade job right now. I only learned how to blade well recently, and at my level of wrestling, these fun little indies. Mostly now, every promoter that I work for is like, "Hey, you're not going to bleed all over my canvas, are you? Because that's $160."
But
So
that
because they're worried I'm going to completely annihilate myself, and they're going to have to buy a new canvas.
what's your take on the modern obsession with political correctness in wrestling?
I think it's a reflection of everything else. I think it's people on Twitter who want to get attention without actually having accomplished anything. I think it's fans who want to be involved in the product. And since they're not talented enough to actually be involved, they decided they can ruin other people.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Because one of my other podcasting jobs is I edit for this show called Keeping It 100, which is run by Conan and Disco Inferno.
Yeah,
Uh, they both whack off during the show. I hope that's okay with you.
absolutely.
Okay, because I was just worried in case we were going to say you weren't. But they always talk about the fact that the worst thing about the modern product is the fans.
Oh, I'm not sure how wrong they are because I can't tell you how, even as being pretty new to the business, the way people wish they were part of the show when if they just participated in the correct way they would be is infuriating. And watching somebody in the crowd try to get themselves over is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I watch Impact Wrestling because it shows on the normal TV over here. And there's a thing I've noticed some of the fans doing where they'll literally stand up during a match and turn their back to the match,
Yeah.
and you just think, so fucking leave and go get a pint, a beer, or go whack off in the car park like a normal person. Don't make it draw attention to your fucking selves.
Yeah, it's got to be all about them, and that's just the YouTube generation that we are. Where everybody thinks that everyone has a level playing field of talent and ability.
Would you like to hear the wrestling joke that used to be in my stand-up act?
Yes, please.
Okay, prepare your sides, by the way, and I hope you're sitting down for hilarity. Are you ready to laugh?
Yeah. Oh, of course. I was born ready, baby.
Then let the laughter begin. So Triple H and Stephanie are out taking their baby for a walk, and Stephanie's wearing heels and she's pushing the baby in the stroller, and she's getting a bit tired. She goes to Triple H, says, "Hey, would you like to push the baby for a while?" And Triple H says, "No, she's too small and doesn't know how to cut promos."
So that's perfect.
Thank you. I've got another one about Hulk Hogan.
I'm listening.
Uh, what have Hulk Hogan and me got in common?
What?
We both think about fucking his daughter on a daily basis.
That's great.
Thank you.
The funniest comment I ever read. It was so wildly inappropriate. It was the week of the Connor the Crusher video when that little kid died, and they had the video of him punching Triple H and pinning him. I wish I was this funny. Somebody wrote, "Typical Triple H. He'll put over somebody smaller than him if he can bury him the next week."
Jesus fucking Christ!
It
I,
was so fucking mean. It made me laugh so hard.
I heard one about do you know the lady Dana Brooke?
Yes.
Well, apparently she likes to have a bit of fun and enjoys a single life. I read some fine gentleman leave the comment saying Dana Brooke is such a slut that if she was getting, she'd insist on being on top.
That's fucking brutal.
Yeah, although I heard a great one about Bailey where they said Bailey seems like the kind of girl who would take it up the ass on the first night but still keep her socks on.
I love that.